do some wrist mobility. Other direction. And good, you brought towels, that's a good thing. Let's do some waves. Other way. This always messes people up. Roll the wrist. Keep your forearms together, not too fast. And then take your fingers, put them the other way, and go the other direction. It's going to feel a little weird. Okay. If you have a towel or you can share, I just want to surface. So, we're going to start off. I want to point my elbow pits out this way, and we're going to do some internal external rotations. And I'm going to try and keep my shoulders a little over my wrists. So I'm not back here. I'm going to bring them forward a bit. Internal external rotations. Put some pressure into the palm of your hand. You should actually feel it in the wrist. Feel it?
Yeah.
And relax. We spend a lot of time gripping things, right? Like our computers and cars and keyboards, so we rarely have this movement. And I read this is one of the key indicators of aging. Like if you can't bend your thumb back, if you can no longer bend your fingers back without extreme pain, it's not good. So we need to do things like this. This time I'm going this way, so I'm going to place my fingers towards me and just going to rock back and forth a bit, trying to bring the palms of my hands off of the floor. Not the heel of my hand, I should say. This one you should feel for sure. And then I'm going to place the fingers out to the side. Actually, I don't need this. And let's come back and forth, side to side. Again, I'm just kind of peeling the heel of the hand off the floor. Not too fast. Shake it out. This one, I'm going to have the backs of my hands down. I like to kind of lock my hands in place using my knees. And here, we're going to try and do those internal external rotations of the elbows again, while trying to keep the back of your hand on the floor. That's it, Andrew. Good. Just a little more aggressive. The further you sit your bum to your ankles, the harder it's going to be to do. Shake it out gently. Fists against the ground, put some weight into it. I'm going to go from here to here. Here to here. These are really good to do before any kind of push-up activity, anything, front squats, anything that requires good wrist mobility. Good, and since we're here, let's come into our squat. Oh, this bathing suit was not designed for squats. You can also do wrist mobility at the same time. Okay, we've done wrists, elbows. Other direction. Do one at a time. Arm circles. So really reach up with an active shoulder. You can twist a little bit. Your thumb should be up on the way up. Thumb pointed down in the rear. And reverse. Side. Oh, that feels good. I see a lot of people when they do arm circles, they do them really sloppily. You know, their arms stand, they're just kind of half going through the motions like this. You want to make sure you're doing it properly. Other direction. Hip circles, big ones. That's it. Other direction. Hip hinges again, pushing your butt back, bowing forward, hip width stance. Narrow your stance a bit, Kevin. Good. Let's loosen up the calves a little bit. You can use the floor or an object like this, and all I'm going to do is just kind of pedal up and down one foot, trying to push my heel to the floor. It's not a static stretch, I want to make it a dynamic stretch. I imagine our hamstrings and calves will be pretty tight this morning after the walking. Switch. Let's go back to the first side. This actually feels pretty good. Loosening up a bit. Other side. Okay. On your towel, you're going to use this for your knees. And with one leg, we're going to do some fire hydrants. Do 10 per side. Working the abductors a little bit. And other side. All right. Back to the first side, you saw some horses on the island. So we're gonna get on the horse. Get on the horse. Get on the horse. get off the horse. There's a horse on the other side of us. Get on. Note to self, don't wear tight bathing suit. And get off. We're going to find some room and we're going to do some rolling flexion. It's morning time and it's likely we're not very flexible right now. I know I'm not, and these aren't helping because normally my feet will touch behind my head. Guaranteed they're not going to right now until I'm loosened up a little bit. But basically you're going to be on your back. You can use your towel. Your hands can stay in front of you or they can go over your head. And you're going to try and get your feet back. And every time you do that, you're going to exhale. Take all that air out of you. Eventually, as you loosen up, your feet will go lower. Let's try 10 to 15. Keep your legs straight, Kevin. Straighten together. Actually, don't put your hands behind your head. It's not a sit-up. Like you want to use your hands to help. Yeah, you can keep them there. That's better. And you just try and keep them between your legs nice and straight. Yeah. Couple more. Okay. We're gonna squat down. Now we're going to go a little slower. I'm going to count 1, 2, hold, 1, 2. A little longer. 1, 2, 3. Hold, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Slow it down. 5, 6. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chest up, Andrew. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold. 1. Slow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll stop there. You can go to probably 15, but we'll stop. This, I always think, demonstrates you can take a simple exercise and make it a fairly challenging exercise that doesn't take too long to do. I mean, if you were in a real rush and you needed a workout and you had like 5 minutes, you could probably do 3 exercises. You do a squat, 1 squat that could take 90 seconds. You could do a 90-second push-up. You could do a 90-second inverted row. You'd probably be toast, right? So this is actually, it's a form of high-intensity training, and it was made popular by Ellington Darden he and Arthur Jones back in the 1960s and 1970s advocated doing these exercises really, really slowly. And for some reason it kind of fell out of favor. But I like them. It's forces your muscles to work to their total capacity. And so he advocated 1 set only, and you go to absolute failure, which we did not. I mean, we could have kept going. But that's very, very tough for a lot of people to do mentally. It's really hard to force yourself to go slow. You can do this with me if you want. I'm going to do a 90-second push-up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 30 seconds down, 30 seconds up, 30 seconds down. So do you want to try it with me? All right. You can do this on the knees too. The trick is when you come down, you can't put your chest on the floor. There is no rest. Okay? When you come back up, you can't lock out and rest. You have to stay just slightly short of locking out. So it's going to take 90 seconds to do. All right? I'll try and give some 10-second updates. All right. Are we ready? 5, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So we're going down. That's 5 seconds. 10, you're a third of the way. Halfway. 20 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Start going up, but make it really slow. Breathe. Halfway. Don't lock out. We still have 10 seconds to go. We're on the way up. 5 more seconds. We're still on the way up. Don't lock out. 1 minute. Start going down. 10 seconds. Halfway. 10 seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1, relax. Did anyone find that easy?
Oh my gosh.
So that's just an example of, you could do 1 rep of 3 exercises, a push-pull squat, and have a pretty good workout, right? Let's try this. Rows. Pulling exercises are hard to do, but if you have a partner, grab my wrist. I'm gonna grab his wrist. It's also gonna test their grip. He's gonna bring his shoulders back, make a plank, and I'm gonna row. And row.
Slipping.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's reset there.
This is sweat. That's okay. Try it. Arms straight. Make a nice plank.
Good grip strength exercise.
Yeah. Don't want to drop you on the floor. There we go.
Come on, we gotta reset here.
That's it.
Yeah,
Good.
go ahead.
That's good. And nice. We'll put a pillow under your head.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting to your wrists.
That's really good.
One more? Yep.
It should be noted he's already done a workout.
Nice. Oh gosh. Have a seat. Somebody have a seat here. Somebody have a seat here. Just to steady the chairs. Let's hope this is strong enough. Homemade row bar. Next, to make that easier, what you would do is bend your knees. So you put your feet on the floor and bend your knees. So the point is, fancy equipment is nice, but you don't necessarily need it. You just have to look at your surroundings and your environment a little bit differently. Oh. Like I said. Nice. The goal is to do 10. So this is another exercise that you could slow down. You could do 5 reps really slowly. You could do 1 rep super slowly. It's all going to force different adaptation. So if you didn't have extra people, you just put some weights or something, rocks, books. Nice. It's good. Awesome. So everyone's choosing the full non-scaled version. That's great. Can you sit here again? Somebody?
I'll sit there.
Okay.
I'm just kind of holding it so it stays like in there. Oh.
Tricep extensions. So the trick here is to not let my elbows flare out, to stay in a nice plank. So at the bottom, my head's directly under the bar, my elbows are pointed down. At the top, I just lock out. So this angle here doesn't change. I'm just using my triceps. The full unscaled version is in a plank. And you feel this in your abs. When you come down again, keep your elbows in. That's it. Yeah, try from the knees first,
I'm trying to get that motion here.
because it's hard. And that you can just slide. Yeah, good.
You doing that right?
Yep. You probably move your knees back an inch, just an inch. Because you want to keep your hip open. That's it. That's better. Good, right? Look at those arms.
So you're making it look easier than everything
Yes,
else.
I know.
Actually, it worked out okay. You never know, right?
There's one more. This one is exceptionally hard. I'm going to even see if I can do it. Bicep curls. So see how that's different from the row? So I'm curling the bar using my own body weight.
Don't worry, it's not going to break.
No,
It might light on fire though.
one more.
That extra piece of bread yesterday. Oh, what's it baklava?
So you see the motion I'm doing? So I'm not bringing the elbows back. Again, this is staying the same. I'm doing a curl. That's why the bar's rotating. And I can't do this in a full plank. So I have to scale it by bending the knees. This, I think, will be too difficult. You're rowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard. So the elbows have to stay up. That's it. Okay, now we got it. So the goal is to bring the forearms here almost parallel, like this. Yes. Isn't that tough?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like a rotating.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
Love it. This is kind of stuff, you know, a lot of places people don't show because people are always trying to sell you something, right? A fancy piece of equipment. But look what we can do with a broomstick. Nice. One more.
That was
Good.
my one more.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Is everyone gone?
Yep.
Yeah? Should we eat some breakfast? Yeah. Coffee. Throwing no, as they say. That was good work, guys. Thanks.
You have to wash my